Been around for years. If you're new to the UP, though, you're going to want to check this out this morning. Samantha Rivera horsing around with the Sleighman. Good morning, Samantha.
Good morning, Vicki. That's right. The Sleighman has been giving rides for nearly 6 years now, and he's not stopping anytime soon. The business is owned by Bill Richards, who takes these beautiful Norwegian fjord horses. This girl's name is Tekla, and they take you around in a sleigh ride. It's $150 per hour, and that fits about 6 people, including Bill, but he only does it by appointment. And later on in the show today, we'll tell you how you can do that when we talk to Bill himself. He's going to actually take us in a little sleigh ride later on this morning. And you know, people always ask me what the best part about this job is, and I always say it's the people we meet and the passion that they show for what they do, and Bill is absolutely no different. I'm excited to show you guys what Sleighman is all about, and of course hang out with these horses. But Tekla seems really hungry, so I don't think she wants to play this morning, but make sure to stick around. Live and Ishmael, Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
Well, it's not surprising. It's breakfast time, Samantha. And of course, whether you're going by sleigh or car, you're going to want to bundle up today. Every winter, Ishmael Sleighman gives Yoopers young and old a one-of-a-kind experience, hitching up the Norwegian fjord horses to do just that. Sleigh rides. Samantha has more about this great time. Good morning, Samantha.
Good morning, Vicki. That's right. We're hanging out with Tekla again here, not to be confused with Tesla the car. She's 13 years old, a beautiful Norwegian fjord horse here, and she's one of the horses that you can see in the sleigh rides. And here is the owner of the business, Sleighman, Bill Richards. Good morning, Bill.
Morning. How are you?
Good, good. So tell us a little bit about how you got started with this. I know it's been going on for about 6 years.
We started sleigh riding. Basically, we had children, and they wanted horses. And I wanted something to do with them, so we started pulling logs, things of that nature. And I asked for a harness. I purchased a harness from someone with the expectation it was going to be a certain kind. When I got it back, it was a driving harness. So that started us a little bit in driving, and then one thing led to another, and now we have a bunch of vehicles. We compete in local fairs and travel a little bit. We ride on their back, and we drive them on sleighs. Carriages, and then we log with them. A little bit of fun like that.
Yeah, and I know it's $150 per hour. How much do you charge for parties?
For parties, we do 3-hour parties for $500. We do a bonfire. We've got a toboggan hill. We got a big pole barn for potluck, and then we give continuous rides. And we have enough people to load people effectively in all ages.
Awesome. And I know you're going to show me how to harness Tekla here, right?
Well, that's the first thing we have to do. Just like anybody else, we got to get dressed. Right?
Yes,
so let's get dressed.
Right. All right. So
you start off with the collar. You take the collar and you grab on the bottom on both sides, like you're going to, just like that.
This?
There, you got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Come on around here.
Let's see if I can do this.
We'll just take the rope through there real quick.
Okay.
So then if you walk in front of Tekla, you be nice to her and just go gently like that.
Girl.
And then sneak it up, and all of a sudden she'll push. Now she's pushing, you push. You push, push. Push, push, push,
There we
push,
go.
push.
Okay.
You pushing. All right.
Okay, got it.
Come over here and you got that.
All right, and then we got...
So we snap the collar.
Yes.
Now come on over here.
Okay.
If you take, and you put this on your right hand all the way through.
Okay.
Okay, you got it? Okay. Now walk up over here. And I'm going to get on the other side real quick for you.
I just bring it over?
Hang on one sec.
Okay. Oh no, Tekla's leaving. She doesn't really want to do this.
It's all right.
Okay, all right,
You're doing
we
good.
got it.
So we'll start over here then. There we go.
Okay.
So you didn't want to move. So what you want to do is take that, bring it over here, and we just put that over the top.
All right.
That's sitting there. Put all the rest on top. We don't care what happens, just as long as it stays.
Okay.
Now we come up, this is called the hames. This is what goes around the collar and effectively is our gas. So we'll take the hames and put them on like this.
And so Tekla, you said, was 13 years old, and she's never had any issues with this or anything? She enjoys it for the most part?
She does. They do. Like walking away, she's like, well, I really don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Come on, hold this for me right here.
Okay.
But they enjoy it. Once they get into it, they enjoy it.
Okay.
You have to, it's a 1,000-pound animal.
Yeah.
You don't tell it what
heavy.
to do. You ask it what to do.
Heavy girl.
And through training, they become compliant.
Yeah.
They want to perform for you. So we take this baby. Whoops. Tekla,
Ready?
over.
Ooh.
Hold it. Stop it.
Okay. There we go. All right.
You're doing all right.
Okay, and when we return, we are going to show you guys what it looks like when Tekla actually takes people out for a ride. So make sure to stick around. Live in Ishpeming, Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
Looks like Tekla is not going to have any of your foolishness today, Samantha. Good luck
Right
on
on
the
top of it,
ride.
yeah.
She's not. She's not. Thanks.
If you're looking to have some unique winter fun, Ishpeming Sleighman may be able to help you out. Samantha joins us live again to show us more. Good morning, Samantha.
Good morning, Andrew. That's right. So as you can see here, we got a sleigh ride going on. And you can see the Norwegian fjords here right now. Bill Richards has about 5 total and then 1 donkey. He actually does the rides here from his home in Ishpeming. And here he is again to tell us more about all of this. So Bill, 6 years later, did you think you'd still be here doing this?
You hope to.
Yeah.
if you get hurt or something like that, you're
Yeah.
pretty much done. Both Tanya and I, it takes quite some time to do it. It takes a whole team. Drew and Andrew are helping us here today. We have Northern Veterinary Associates that take care of health problems. They have their own podiatrist. They have their own doctor. They have their own dressmaker, harness maker. Everything takes time and money, just like anything else that you enjoy. Something fun. It usually has time and money involved with it, right? So
Yeah.
it takes time. So it is that. It's as you go. If one of us got hurt, you're not doing much other than just taking care of the horses and trying to get ready again because it takes so much time.
Yeah. And when do you start up these sleigh rides?
Once the ground is frozen, we do carriage rides all year long. Either carriage rides or sleigh rides. The only time we're really not active is between March and May because it's mud. There's not much ice and mud isn't much to monkey around with.
Okay.
So we'll be doing the carriage rides and there'll be some snow on the ground, but if the ground is still soft underneath, we continue with the carriage rides. And once the ground is frozen and it's safe to go out, then we start the sleigh ride. So usually, to answer that, usually probably about the second week of December before we're on a sleigh for sure.
And how many days a week do you do this?
We do it every day of the week. I work, so during the weekdays we go from 7 to 10 at night. I'll take people out at night.
Okay.
It's enjoyable. We have lights. We don't use them most of the time. The horses don't need the lights, but we'll do that. And then on the weekends, we work from 10 in the morning till 10 at night.
Okay, and so you do this every day, and some days are colder than others. How do you, I guess, prepare for this kind of weather?
Dress in layers. That's the only thing you can do is dress in layers.
You got a lot of layers on. Yeah.
Once you do start hurting, if my hands get cold or my feet really get cold,
Yeah.
then we'll stop. And if we have the men and ladies to help us, then I can go in and get warm. But if my toes or my hands are cold, I want to stop because it's not very safe. You know, it's hard to do. You can get these lines mixed up. There's different things to do once you get cold and start taking care of yourself more. You want to stop like anything else and get warm and go at it another way.
Okay, and so we did mention last half hour is $150 per hour, and how much do the parties cost again?
The parties are $500. They're good for up to 50 people.
Okay.
We have a bonfire. We've got a toboggan hill, and we man both, and we've got the big pole barn over there for your potluck, and then we give continuous rides.
All right.
The belts. We also have this sleigh. We have 2 different sleighs. We have carriages. We can take the carriages out in the winter. Most of the time, you'll see that if you ever watch a movie or something like that. Most of the time, it's just rolling stock. You won't see very many sleighs.
Okay.
And we'll go out one way or the other. The belts are a lot of fun. The drags on the ground.
Definitely.
They were laughing this morning.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us this morning, Bill. And again, if you guys want to check out Sleighman, you can check him out on his Facebook at Sleighman. So we are going to let these guys run off. And live here in Ishpeming, Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
Going left, gentlemen. Going left, Drew. There you go. Come around. Let's go. Up.